This is my Matthew W. Wardley. It's all of that stuff. This is a story about skarloey, the navigator engine. First came to my world 100 years ago. Read about the troubles he had when he was brand new and couldn't stop bouncing up and down. Skarloey worked on the little railway on the island of Sodor. He was 100 years old, but he was still a useful engine. All the other engines liked Skarloey, and he would tell them stories about when he was young. Everyone's favourite story was the time Skarloey first came to the little railway. Sandal and Reneus and Skarloey. Skarloey was built at the same time as another engine called Reneus. They were both red with 4 each wheels. "We look wonderful, Skarloey," said Skarloey proudly. "We will pull coaches and everyone will want to ride in them," replied Reneus. Skarloey and Reneus were both going to work on the mountain line of the little railway, but Skarloey was finished first, so he had to go to the little railway alone, leaving Reneus behind. The two engines felt sad when they had to say goodbye. There they go. But they don't have any roofs. Why would they not have any roofs? Skarloey was sent away on a ship. It was very wobbly. At the port, they used the ship's cranes to lift Skarloey on the shore. The ship's cranes were called derricks, and they nearly turned Skarloey upside down. He doesn't look that upside. Oh yeah, he does. "How dare they treat me like this?" Skarloey said crossly. He was left hanging from the deck for a long time. At last, an engine arrived to take him to the mountain line. "About time," asked Skarloey. Where's the engine? It was dark when Skarloey arrived at the mountain line. He felt lonely and miserable. "I wish Reneus was here," he said sadly. Next morning, there were trucks everywhere. They rattled and roared past Skarloey. "There's no engine pulling them," Skarloey said in surprise. "The trucks come down the mountain by gravity," explained the manager. "But that's the empty ones need taking up. That's why you've come." That controller's boss, I forgot his name. "What?" said Skarloey crossly. "I don't want to pull trucks. Can't I pull coaches, sir?" "You're not James." "Certainly not," said the manager. "We have to finish building this line, and for that we need trucks. The inspector is coming to look at the line soon." Skarloey was furious when the workman tried to start him. His fire wouldn't burn. He made no steam. He just blew smoke at them. They tried again, but the next day, and the next, but Skarloey wouldn't do a thing. It's just like an actual railway series book. I don't really read that. Finally, the manager lost his temper. "We're not going to look at your sulky face all day, Skarloey," he said. "We'll leave you alone until you're a better engine." They covered Skarloey with a big sea of tar, whatever that says, and went away. Skarloey felt even more lonely and unhappy. No one wanted to talk to him. Where's Reneus? At last, the manager came back. "Hope that you will be a better engine from now on," he said. "Yes, sir, I will, sir," said Skarloey earnestly. From then on, Skarloey worked very hard, and although he sometimes got too excited and would bounce up and down, the manager was very pleased with his efforts. By the time Reneus arrived at the last line, the line was ready. Skarloey was delighted to see his old friend. Let's go. Okay, what does it say? Reneus soon settled in. One day, while he was setting trucks, Skarloey hurried up to him. "I'm going to pull the inspector's train today," said Skarloey. "Be careful not to bounce," Reneus said. The inspector wouldn't like that, but Skarloey was so excited he couldn't stop bouncing. The bouncing isn't a thing yet. Did navigator ever bounce? I think they did a great little railway, sir. Skarloey had to take the Inspector up to the top of the mountain and then back down again. The upward journey went well, and Skarloey felt very happy. When it was time to go down, Skarloey was really excited. As they went faster and faster, he began to bounce the coaches. The coaches were scared. He's playing tricks, they said. Bump him, bump him. Coaches don't do that, that's for tricks. Tricks, not tricks, trucks. Just then, Skarloey gave him an extra bounce, and the Inspector lost his footing. He flew up into a bush on the side of the line. The driver stopped the train. The Inspector was not hurt, but he was very cross. From now on, you will stay in the shed, he said to Skarloey. You are a bad engine. No, Skarloey. When the Inspector told the manager what happened, the manager felt sorry for Skarloey. He knew that he had been trying hard to be good. What Skarloey needs is an extra pair of wheels, he said. Then he won't be bounced anymore. So Skarloey was sent off to the works. Same way. When Skarloey came back, Phineas hardly recognized him. He had 6 wheels and a smart new cap and was looking very smart. Now let's see what you can do, said the manager. Sure enough, Skarloey found it much easier to travel along smoothly without bouncing. From then on, Skarloey pulled coaches and trucks up and down the tracks as easily as anything, and didn't bounce his passengers once. And 100 years later, he is still as good as new. Skarloey is old. Heavy engines, factory. Okay, what's the best? Heavy engines, factory. Okay, what's the best? These other stories which I'm not gonna read. So yeah. Bye, see you